So I want to start today, everyone, on your back, if you don't mind. If for any reason you're uncomfortable lying down, you're welcome to sit in a straight back chair and get comfortable. My name is Chris Bennett. Happy to be here at our beautiful urban yoga studio in Palm Springs, Kristen Olson's wonderful studio. So let's have a wonderful hour together of stretching, breathing. Get comfortable on your back in a position of relaxation. I'm going to demonstrate for a second here. Legs wide apart, or if you have a sore lower back today, bend your knees, put your feet down. You're welcome to put a little pillow under your head. Let your arms rest at your sides, palms up, melt your shoulders down from your ears. Nice long neck. Close your eyes. Breathe through your nose unless you're congested today. As you inhale, the chest expands, the waist, ribs, abdomen expands. Fill the lungs completely, getting all that oxygen into your bloodstream. And exhale, slowly letting the belly contract, chest contracts. When you feel like you've emptied the lungs, see if you can press even a little more the stale air out of your lungs. Just take a couple of more deep breaths, maybe the first deep ones you've taken today, hopefully not, but with our yoga practice, I'd love to make you more aware of the breathing. Many people go through their day just using shallow chest breathing, only filling a third of the lungs. You can exist that way, but we're really cheating ourselves of that efficient exchange of oxygen into the bloodstream that occurs at the bottom of the lung. So if it feels a little unfamiliar to you, you can even lie your hands across the belly right below your navel. And as you inhale, feel everything expand. Your hands will rise a bit. Diaphragm lowers, making room for them to fill more completely. Exhale, gentle contraction. So you can either keep your hands there if you like, or let them rest at your sides. I like to do just one round of counting the breath. Also helps us to empty what the yogis call the monkey mind. So if there's any thoughts or plans buzzing around in your head, see if you can just suspend that for this hour we have together. Let the breath make a little purring, sighing sound in the throat. The breath commands our attention. Begin with lungs empty. So if you're sitting in a chair, just sit nice and straight. You can still do the breathing, eyes closed. So let's start with a count of 6. Inhale, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5, Om 6. Exhale. Relaxing every muscle in the body. Face is peaceful. Let your lips be slightly parted. Empty all the stale air. Pause a moment. And again, inhale. Your chest expands. Your waist, your ribs, abdomen, bringing prana, chi, life force into every cell of your body. Exhale. Feeling a lightness to your body. Every muscle relax. Let that movie screen of your life just fade to black. Really be an observer of the breath. Let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, melting into the surface beneath you. Letting go any feeling of urgency, being pressured, hurried. Come completely into the moment. Good. 1 more to retain. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retain the breath. Bring the focus to the brow center. Visualize a point of light right between your brows, known as the Ajna chakra. Hold a little longer if you can. Chakras are just energy centers. This one at the brow center, known as sometimes the third eye, seat of intuition. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Retain a little longer. This time bring energy to the heart center, the Anahata chakra, seat of love and compassion. Feel expansion across the chest. Let's have a big ha through the mouth. Deep inhalation. Ah. Good. Let's do that again. Let go of any negativity, any fear from the week. Inhale. Ah. Good. So let's let our class today be one big ha breath. So never pushing or forcing. If you're new to yoga, please be very mindful that you don't rush or force any of the poses. You're always welcome to adjust, leave a pose out, or rest on your back at any time. So let's stay on the back for a while. Start to have a beautiful stretch. Bring your feet together, point your toes, reach up above your head, interlock your fingers and press your palms away. Stretch and yawn. And release, pull your toes back and flex the feet. And let's hug the right knee into the chest. Clasp your fingers on top. If you're sitting in a chair, you could just bring the knee up as close as you can. If that's uncomfortable to the lower back, you might bend your left knee. So without forcing, inhale, exhale. See if you can draw the knee a little closer. Keep that neck long, shoulders relaxed. So the thigh actually massages into your digestive organs. This pose can relieve indigestion. Sometimes brings relief to a sore, tight lower back. One more breath. Inhale. Let the belly soften as you exhale. Good. Breathe through the nose if you can. On this next exhalation, keeping the shoulders relaxed, let your head come up. Might just come that far. Some of you can bring it almost all the way to the knee. Good way to free tightness from neck. Strengthen neck and upper back. One more deep breath. Don't scrunch the face. Let your head come down slowly as you exhale. Good. Release the knee and extend the leg up into the air, just straight up. And let's do some circles with the toes, like you're drawing circles in the air. 3 times in one direction. It's really good to get the legs up above the heart, good for your circulation. Prevents varicose veins. Other direction, make big circles. Good. Now keep the toes pulled back. Start to walk the hands up to the calf, maybe the ankle. Let that lift your head and upper back. Don't strain here. But feel that good stretch to the leg. If that's too much, you could let the knee bend a little bit. Never force. One more breath. Inhale. Use the belly to come up a little more as you exhale. And lower your head slowly. Good. Keep the left leg straight on the floor. Let's bend the right knee and place the foot above your left knee as you prepare for a spinal twist. So extend your arms out from your shoulders like an airplane. Take the left hand to the outside of your right knee. Deep inhalation. And as you exhale, let's give it a little press across your body. The right arm can stay extended. Be very mindful that you don't overdo the twist. If it doesn't hurt the neck, let your head turn away as well. Close your eyes. Exaggerate that expansion around the waist, ribs, abdomen as you inhale. Releasing into the spinal twist as you exhale. So you're giving a massage to all the digestive organs, stimulating liver, kidney, and spleen. Freeing tightness from shoulders and upper back. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This pose can be helpful for pain of sciatica. Just never go so far that you cause more pain. Just gently stretching out that through the back of the hip and the lower back. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale. And slowly back onto your back. Let the transitions be just as important as the pose. Arms at your sides, straighten the right leg and point the toes to the sky. Stretch the foot. Ideally, you're working barefoot. Pull the toes back and reach up through the heel. Once more, really articulate through the ball of the foot. Point, stretch, top of your foot, and flex. Bend the left knee and place your foot down. Keep the hips anchored. Exhale with control, lowering that right leg to a count of 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Give it a little shake. Feel energy flowing through the right side. And hug the other knee in. Clasp your fingers on top. Keep your neck long. Just hug for a few breaths, letting the thigh massage into the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep the shoulders relaxed. One more. Inhale. Exhale. This time as you exhale, without getting the shoulders involved, because the belly does the work. The abdominal muscles. Lift your head. Maybe here, maybe all the way up, maybe even touching forehead to the knee. Keep that left foot relaxed. One more deep breath. Inhale. Use the abs. Come up a little more. Scrunch them as you exhale. Nice. Lower the head slowly. Let that neck really lengthen. And extend the left leg just straight up, clasping behind the knee. Slowly draw circles in the air 3 times in each direction, hitting some flexibility in the foot and ankle. Simple but effective way to get the leg up above your heart. Really great for the circulation in the lower body. Ideally, doing something every day, other direction, even if it's just hips against the wall, legs up in the air. 3 in each direction, then keep the toes pulled back. Inhale. Start to walk your hands closer to calf, maybe ankle. Let that lift your head and upper back. Give that leg a good stretch. No judgment about how far it goes. If that's painful, bend your knee a little. None of the poses should cause pain, just a good stretch. One more breath. Inhale. Use the abs to come up a little more if you can. Exhale. Keep your face relaxed. Good. Lower the head slowly. Prepare for your twist. Bend the knee and put the foot above the right knee. Arms out like an airplane for a moment. Feel that expansion across the upper back. Now take the right hand to the outside of your knee, and as you exhale, the left hip lifts as you press the knee across. Don't go too far. You may just let the hip lift a bit. Some of you can go a little further. Just never go quickly into your twist. Always move with mindfulness. This is a great pose for freeing tension from shoulders. That twist is healing, stimulating better digestion. So unlike most forms of exercise that just strengthen, tone the body, yoga does that as well, but it improves all the systems, digestive system, respiratory, circulatory. So give a good massage to those organs around the waist, hopefully having not eaten a big breakfast. Try to come to yoga with pretty much an empty stomach or just something light. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. If it doesn't hurt the neck, let your head twist away from the knee. Good. The neck. And roll back onto your back slowly, slowly. Arms to your sides. Straighten the leg and point your toes to the sky. Really stretch the foot. Pull the toes back and flex. Reach through your heel. Feel that nice stretch through the back of the leg. Once more. Ball of the foot, toes, point, stretch. Flex. Bend the right knee. Put your foot down. So hips stay anchored. Neck is long. Exhale with control. Lowering the leg. You're strengthening the hip, abdominal muscles. 2, 3, 4, 5, and shake it out. Energy flowing through the left side. Good. Let's hug both knees in. You may either clasp your fingers on top or if possible, clasp your elbows. Inhale, exhale, slowly lift the head. Bring your forehead up to the knees. Hug your body into a little ball. Lower the head slowly. More advanced students could clasp the ankles and put the feet down, or just rest arms at your side. If you have a cushion under your head, please remove it. You want your head on the floor now with nice long neck, ready to strengthen and tone hips, legs, back. So press into your feet and start to lift up with the hips, the waist. Come a little higher if you can. You may need to lift the head for a second to accommodate that. Lifting up. So arms either beside you. More advanced students could interlock them underneath you. Press the little fingers down. Let's go for a couple of more breaths. If it's at all a strain, roll out at any time. Think of sending energy up through the hips, back legs. You're toning the buttocks, freeing tension from shoulders and upper back. Exhale. One more breath if you can. If you're holding on to your hands, release them and come up on tiptoes for a moment. If possible, stay on tiptoe. Allow your shoulder blades to open and feel one vertebra at a time. Contact the floor as you roll out slowly. Try to let your waist touch. And then lastly, your hips. Good. One more little hug of the knees. Just clasp the fingers this time. And a couple of gentle rocks from hip to hip. You're actually giving the kidneys a little massage, lower back. If your lower back feels all right this morning, you could slide your hands under your knees, build some momentum with the feet, and have a couple of gentle rocks. Or just roll to the side and press up to sit. Good. Let's go right into butterfly. Bring the soles of the feet together and pull the feet in close. Clasp your toes. Flap your butterfly wings. So no judgment how far the knees go. They may be way up here today. That's okay, as long as you're feeling a stretch in the hips. If you keep working with some regularity, you will see your level of flexibility increase. Realize we all come to yoga with different body types. Doesn't matter your age or condition when you start. Just keep working regularly, and you'll be amazed at how your body transforms with yoga. So sit tall, try not to let the shoulders scrunch. Inhale. As you exhale, don't scrunch back into the waist. Keep lengthening out. As you begin to tilt forward. You may just come that far today. Some of you might go a little further until the elbows make contact with your calves. You can rock a little to get up and forward on the hips. Advanced students may melt way down, or you're welcome to drop your head and let your back round slightly. You want to feel a powerful stretch in the hips and back, but no pain. So if that's the case, please adjust, pull out a little bit. Now close your eyes. I'm going to hold for a good minute or so. Not only one of the most powerful hip stretches, and also stretches and releases tension in the lower back. The butterfly calms and soothes the nerves, as do all our forward bends. So approach it as a meditation. Smooth out the breath. You're not just sitting there. There's a little movement on each breath, feeling like you elongate the spine, energy off the top of the head as you inhale. Exhale. Body releases a little bit naturally on the exhale, so you may be able to go a little further. Please don't judge your work. All of us, all day, we're judging ourselves, our body. We're too this, we're not enough that. Let your yoga be your workshop where we suspend that judgment. Be an observer. Oh, that feels good. I'm getting a stretch. Oh, wow, I'm a little more flexible than I was a month ago. That kind of observation, not judgment. Know that anytime you're working at your highest level, getting all the benefits of the pose. I'm going to be quiet for 30 seconds. Just let the sound of your breath, making that little purr in the back of the throat, command your attention. Begin. 2 more breaths. Elongate the spine as you inhale. And long, smooth exhalation. Eyes closed. Just imagine those knees, the chest, the forehead, eventually melting all the way down. Releasing that tension gets trapped in the hips. Last breath, everyone. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your eyes closed, either with rounded or flat back. Start to come up slowly, reassembling the spine. Come to sit nice and tall. Keep the eyes closed. Breathe deeply. 30 more seconds. Getting a glimpse of how you can use your postures, your asanas, to create a meditative, peaceful state. Very still. Empty that monkey mind. Just listen to the breath. Begin. 30 seconds. And release your feet. Give the legs a good shake. Let's do a sideward stretch from a seated position before we move up a little bit. So extend that right leg to the diagonal. Bring the left heel into your body. So sitting nice and solid on both hips. Touch your right hand to the knee. Extend the left arm out. So don't go too far. Be very mindful of the lower back. Inhale, stay lifted up and out of the waist. Exhale, start to slide down to the calf or ankle and let that other arm reach to the sky. Advanced students could go a little further. Please don't force or bounce. That starts to cause pain. You're healing any injuries. Please pull out a little bit. Just a neutral position for the neck. So imagine I have hold of that wrist in the air, lengthening you out as you inhale. As you exhale, possibly going a little deeper into the stretch. This one really gives a great massage to liver, kidneys, all the organs around the waist. It's good for slimming the waist. Keep those right toes pulled back. You can even hold on if you like, just wherever feels comfortable today. Just beware of forcing. Do not push. One more. Reach up. Energy off the fingers in the air as you inhale. The body relaxes naturally as you exhale, so you may go a little deeper into your sideward stretch. On this next exhalation, let's slowly lower the top arm, come into a forward bend over that straight leg called Janu Shirshasana, head to knee pose. You may just come this far. Beginners may just be right here. You're still feeling the stretch. Let's do a big ha on this side. Inhale, reach your head to your toes. Ah, once more, don't be shy to let some sound escape. Your body will release on that ha. Inhale. Ah, let your neck relax, head drop, soften the belly. Try to avoid wearing tight waistbands or any belts in yoga. You want to be able to do your abdominal breath. One more. Imagine you're going to melt all the way down. Reach your head to your toes as you inhale. Exhale. You can either just slide your hands along the floor, or advanced students can keep the arms above your head. Rise slowly. Everyone reach up above your head. Interlock the fingers. Press your palms to the sky. Drop your jaw. Head back. This is a simple but powerful stretch you can do if you sit for long hours at your computer. Beware of getting tight in the neck and back. Take a little break now and then. Just do some of your simple stretches. Press, press, press. And open a big circle of light around you for a moment. Good. And let's make a smooth transition to the other side. Extend the left leg to the diagonal. Bring your right foot in. Be sure you're up and forward on the hips to start. Left hand rests on the knee or calf. Right arm extends. Inhale, sit even taller. And just sliding down, maybe to the ankle or toes. You may just go that far. Advanced students can go over a little further. If that hurts your shoulder today, make any little adjustments. So as if I had hold of the wrist in the air, lengthen out as you inhale. Melting down. Advanced students could bring that left elbow all the way to the floor inside your knee. That hurts. Pull out a bit. Two more. Lengthen. Press the right hip down. Energy off the fingers in the air as you inhale. Just releasing as you exhale. So in the course of our class, we're going to give our spine a great stretch in all directions. Forward, back, side to side, lateral twist. Keeping a youthful and flexible spine. On this next exhalation, Smooth transition into forward bend. Drop the top shoulders. You don't want one shoulder higher than the other. You might just be here. Some of you can come way down without judgment. Lengthen out, head to the toes as you inhale. Exhale. Let your shoulders relax. Let the belly soften. So all the forward bends calm the nerves. They bring flexibility to the back, releasing that tension that gets trapped there. Big ha breath, big sound. Inhale. Ah, good. So even though you don't make the ha sound each time, when you let go on the exhalation, it has that ha sensation. Last breath, imagine melting all the way down. Reach your head to your toes on the in-breath, surrendering down on the exhalation. And either just slide the hands along the leg as you come up, or if you have the strength and it doesn't hurt the back, let them float up. Everyone reach them above your head. One more time, interlock fingers, press the palms to the sky. Let's do a little ay with the jaw, releasing. Relax your brow. Don't scrunch, look up though. Press, and open one more big circle of light to protect you. And let's bring the legs forward, give them a nice little shake for a moment. If you don't have any problems with the knees today or any recent knee surgeries, ease your way over into a child's pose. So you're on the knees, let them open a bit. Just extend your chest out and rest your forehead. If that's not going to work today, and please don't do it if it hurts your knees, just cross your ankles and have a nice rest forward. Either way is just fine. If you're in the child's pose, see if you can melt the hips a little closer back to the heels. Whatever feels good to the shoulders today. Arms can be above your head, palms down, or back beside your feet, palms up. This is a simple pose, but very profound. It's little kids come into it naturally to soothe themselves. We adults can use some of that too right now. Just let go. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's make our way up into the dog down. So come up onto your knees for a moment. If you're in a chair, this is the time you can stand up and hold onto the back of the chair and do a little bit of variations with us as much as you can to emulate the dog down if you can't put your hands down. Otherwise, spread those fingers, put them down. So knees are together. Ideally, you're barefoot. Spread the fingers wide. The thumbs point towards each other. You don't want any little tunnels under your palms. Distribute the weight evenly through your hands. Tuck the toes. Powerful inhalation. Lift those hips. Press into your heels. Let your head dangle. In fact, give it a gentle shake. Yes. Most of us will have a little room under the heels. You might tiptoe forward a bit. If you need to come down and rest, do so at any time. Otherwise, let's hold a bit. This is youth giving to the complexion. Runner stretch, bicycling, one knee bends, other heel presses slowly. Change sides, giving a good stretch to ankles, calves. Press into both heels. So you're going for an inward curve to your back. Many benefits from this pose. Youth giving to the face, strengthening arms, shoulders, back, stretches the legs. So let your knees bend as you start to walk towards your hands so you can come into a standing forward bend. Feet a little wider than the hips. You may clasp your ankles, calves. Stay down there a couple of breaths. If you need to, bend the knees a bit, if that's at all painful for the back. Let's give the head one more gentle shake. Let's do a little circle in the air, once in each direction, letting gravity help us to release tension in the neck. Most of us sit too long at our computers. So taking a break once in a while, doing a forward bend, stretching your arms above your head, really help you to not allow that tension to build. Let your hands dangle. Bend the knees like a rag doll. Start to uncurl, fingers and head dangle, strengthening here the legs and belly. Come up very slowly. And just stand at the front of your mat in what's called Tadasana. the mountain pose. So feet are together, spread the toes, ankle bones touch. Just imagine you're being lifted from the very top of the head. So you don't want to be swaying. You don't want to let this happen. It breaks my heart when I see so many people walking around like this. It gets in the way of proper digestion, proper breathing. It's not rigid. It's just nice and lifted. So now the lungs can fill completely, digestive organs working properly. We're going to do one very slow round of the sun salute. This is a great series of 12 movements. Once you learn them, you can use this series to give yourself really good cardiovascular workouts. It keeps the body strong, flexible, and balanced. Lift your arms up above your head, palms together. Exhale, prayer position. So just hold here for a moment. Feel your weight distributed evenly through the soles of the feet. Shoulders relaxed. Just feeling your perfect posture. Nice, everyone. Cross the right thumb. If your back is tender, just do a little scoop. Some of you can come all the way down and reach to the sky. If it doesn't hurt the lower back, you might add a gentle arch with hips going forward, only if that doesn't cause any pain to the back. And like you're trying to reach out and touch the front of the room. Exhale. Here, some of you will want to bend the knees to take strain off the back and to place your palms on the floor. So feel like you're drawing energy from the earth up through your palms. Let the belly soften, drop your head. Keep the hands planted. Step the right leg back into a deep lunge. Lower the knee, toes point away. Look up, drop your jaw. Don't scrunch the brow. Tuck the back toes, plant the hands, they're just shoulder width, and shoot that left leg back into a plank position. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Hips are flat, not like dog down. Those of you that do chaturanga could lower an inch off the floor. The rest of us drop your knees, your chest, and your chin. Keep the hips up. Come down onto the tummy for a moment. Rest your forehead, hands are right under the shoulders. And let's glide up into Bhujangasana. Lift your head, chest. If that hurts your shoulders, put your forearms down and lift in what's called the Sphinx. So notice we're counterposing with each movement. Forward bend into backward. If possible, now tuck the toes and lift up into the dog down, or you can start on the knees first. Walk a little closer to the hands. Make sure they're not wider than shoulder width. Use the strength of your abs and slowly lift that right leg up, up, up as high as you can. Possible on your tiptoes. Strengthening the entire body. One more breath. Step that right foot up between your hands into a lunge. If necessary, clasp the ankle, give it a little assist. Left toes point away. Let's do a twist from here. Plant your left hand, reach your right fingers forward, up to the sky and wrap them around your waist. You can use a block here if you need a little prop and pull back gently on that right shoulder. Left hip drops. Good. Lengthen the spine as you inhale, twisting as you exhale. Easy on the back. Last breath. Try to keep the nostril breathing going if you can. Unwrap slowly. Replace your hands. Just press off with those back toes and come right back up into Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Notice you're probably down there a little more than when you began. Sun salute begins to really loosen us up. One more breath. Inhale. Now closer to the leg. As you exhale, release the neck. If you're protecting lower backs today, please rise with bent knees, rounded back. Advanced students only can come up with straight legs and a flat back. Cross one thumb over the other. Reach to the sky. If you like, you can add your gentle arch. Exhale, prayer. Feet right together. Hold for a moment. Notice the difference just from one half round. Let's repeat on the left. If you're tired, you can stand it out or lie back. If you're in the chair, you might just be doing the arms, a little bit of forward bending and scooping. You can do a lot of this sitting in a chair. So cross the left thumb, small scoop, or all the way down and up to the sky. If you're arching, let the hips go forward. This time, open the arms. Lead with your heart. Come all the way down, clasp the knees, calves, or ankles. Reach the top of the head to the floor. Stretch. Bend the knees if that's at all a strain to the back. Inhale. Exhale. Replace your hands. Left leg back into the lunge. Drop the knee. Toes point away. Look up. Drop your jaw. Tuck the back toes. Stand that right leg back to join. Let's retain the breath here. Either chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Come down onto your tummy. Rise up into Bhujangasana or Sphinx pose. See if you can squeeze your heels together. Feel that toning, the hips and legs. Come back down. Let's rest for a moment in our child's pose. Just come up onto the knees. Keep the arms above your head, palms down. Keep the thighs, massage into the belly. Up your head. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Good. 1 more. And up onto hands and knees. Spread those fingers, knees together. Tuck the toes. Lift into a beautiful dog down. Press those heels. Let's bicycle again. Bend one knee. Press the other heel. Other side. Press both heels. Use the belly to lift the left leg up into the sky. Come on tiptoe if you can. Strong arms, straight legs if possible. Big step up, foot between the hands. If you need to, clasp the ankle and assist. Prepare for spinal twist. Right hand down. Left arm reaches forward. Up and around your waist. Reach your fingers towards your navel. Pull back gently. Twist to look over your shoulder. Good. See if you can melt a little deeper into the lunge. Nice, everyone. Unwrap slowly. Press off with those back toes. Back into Uttanasana. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Let your head dangle. Release the neck. Soften the belly. And either with rounded or flat back, rise slowly. Cross one thumb. Reach to the sky. Maybe increase the arch. Exhale, prayer. Good work, everyone. Just stand there for a moment. And rest your arms at your sides. Just soft focus. Just feel the difference after 1 full round of the sun salute. Once you know those 12 movements, you can do several rounds. It's nice to go out in the early morning and do it. Really is called Surya Namaskar, the salute to the sun. So as you're performing it, you're drawing the energy of Surya into your whole body. Great way to get your heart rate up, keep the body flexible, improves our balance. Focus on a point in front. See if you can lift yourself up on tippy toe, palms together. Stay on your toes if you can. Twist to look over your right shoulder. If that's hard, just keep the heels down. Back to the center. Twist over the other side. Back to the center, way up on your toes. Lower the heels slowly. Hands in prayer, right down through the center of your body. Experiencing your perfect balance and posture. And shake out your hands and wrists. Slide your hands through your hair, just all over the scalp. Give a little massage. We all have healing energy in our hands. Don't be afraid to use it on yourself, on your loved ones, your pets, your friends. Give your neck a little rub. You can't give a bad massage. Just massaging soft tissue. Never push on bone. Let's do a little bit on the top of our shoulders today. Good. A little self-care. Nice. And let's squeeze the ears gently up and down. Good. Take your first 2 fingers right at the brow center. Just smooth across the top of your brows, smoothing away any tension etched there. Little circular movement around your temples. Good. Shake it out. And ease your way back down onto your mat, into Shavasana. You can cross one foot over, you can hold onto your chair, and back down into everyone's favorite pose, relaxation posture. Either legs wide apart. If your back is still a little tender, feels good with the knees bent. If you want a little extra stretch to the hips, you can bring soles of the feet together. Just let those knees open out. Arms at your sides. So once you've done a little bit of movement, standing poses and sun salute, we get the heart rate up. So to bring everything back to normal, it's double the exhalation. So stay on your back. Inhale to a count of 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This time roll your head slowly to the right as you inhale. 2, 3, 4. Let your shoulders melt away. Exhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slowly to the other ear. Inhale. 2. Let the belly rise. 3, 4. Hold. Exhale. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this time rolling back to the center as you inhale. 2, 3, 4. Stay there. Shoulders melt away. Neck is locked. Exhale. 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keep your eyes closed. You can continue to double the exhalation. A couple of more breaths, noticing how that slows the heart rate. You can actually lower your blood pressure doing this for several minutes. You can increase the ratio 4 to 8, 5 to 10, even 6 to 12. Good way to help yourself calm down for a deep sleep. Just scanning through the body once. Start with the toes, traveling up the legs, hips back, noticing any areas where you hold tension, maybe any areas you're healing, need some extra energy today. Just consciously breathe into those areas. Exhaling, releasing deeper into the surface beneath you. So when you're practicing yoga at home, and I highly recommend it, even if you just remember a few poses that feel good to you. There's a lot of good information online, like great yoga books. You don't have to know all of the poses. There are hundreds, probably thousands with the variations. But just working in the poses that felt good to you today. And then after you've done them, or after you've done any standing work, let yourself rest a little on the back. Yoga is like a metaphor for life. We exert and then we rest. Many of us don't listen to the body, so we keep pushing until we overdo it and we cause illness, dis-ease. We're all under a lot of pressure right now. And be good to yourself. If your body wants a little nap, even if it's just a little 15, 20-minute cat nap, or just getting onto your back and doing a few of your stretches, twists, really change your attitude. The whole atmosphere of your body can change. Let's do one nice inversion. I'm going to demonstrate the reverse pose. If this one's too intense for any of you today, you're welcome to just go against the wall and extend your legs, or to do the happy baby or the frog. We call it feet wide apart, legs in the air, plus the outsides of your feet and the knees bent. So this gets the legs up above the heart, great for circulation. You can hold that 5 or 6 breaths. And then one we did earlier with feet down, chin tuck, you could lift your hips. Or if you have a sore back, a good one to do is just slow lifting and lowering of the hips. Take a look if you want to try the reverse pose. Legs are together. Do not turn your head once you're up there. Visualize the pose. And on a powerful inhalation, bend the knees, swing your feet and hips up, and make a little seat with your hands. So your thumbs are right under your hip bones. Legs about a 45-degree angle. The pose should feel effortless, so you may want to adjust the legs a little till you feel perfectly balanced right there between your shoulder blades. Try not to clench the feet or legs. You allow the blood to drain out of the legs into the pelvis. This pose is a youth-giving pose. Great for the reproductive organs, adrenal glands. If you need to rest, lower the legs and come out at any time slowly. Or you could just bend your knees to your forehead and rest. More advanced students, if you'd like to do plow today, you may either slowly lower both legs over your head or one at a time. Keep supporting your hips. If your feet touch, tuck the toes. Advanced students might even extend arms forward. So just as far as you want to go today, I'm going to come back up into the reverse pose for this last minute, or roll down and hug your knees. Breathe as deeply as you can. All the inversions are youth-giving poses, helping us to keep great circulation in the legs, prevent varicose veins. They all stimulate the glands. When you are ready to come down, lower the legs, either support your hips, keep supporting. Advanced students can reach back for your feet or ankles. And feel like you're really ironing the spine, one vertebra at a time. You might pause and breathe in any tight areas you encounter. That's good. Once your hips touch, everyone bend the knees now. Come out of your happy baby. Clasp your fingers on top. Couple gentle rocks from hip to hip. Massage your back. Good. Have a good stretch and a yawn. And let's counter pose on the belly. So roll onto your tummy. Put your forehead down. If you can, interlock your fingers behind your hips. If that's hard, just point the fingers away. Feet can open a little bit. Now press the hands down towards your knees. Squeeze shoulder blades together and lift your head and upper back. Counterposing your inversion, your plow. Press if you can, or just point them. And come back down. Make a little pillow with your hands. Rest your cheek or your forehead there. Toes touch. Heels fall out to the side. Stay there for 2 or 3 more breaths. Inhale. If you feel any tension in the back, squeeze the hips and let go as you exhale. One more breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. And prepare to come up through the cobra. Place your hands under your shoulders. Let the feet open and press into the palms. Lift your head. Lift your chest. Come up, up, up. And melt back into the child's pose. Melt your hips to your heels. Place your forehead to the floor. Let the knees open wide apart. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And rise very slowly. Let's finish with the most powerful forward bend, Uttanasana. Shake out both legs. Give them a nice shake. Have a little rock from hip to hip to get forward on the hips. If you're in a chair, you can just melt down over your legs and clasp the ankles. If working with both legs straight is too intense, you're welcome to work one leg at a time. Foot to the inside of the thigh. 5 breaths on each side. Otherwise, legs are straight. Lift up. Now have to have another rock from hip to hip. So you're really up and forward on the hips. Exhale, surrender. Beginners might just reach knees, calves, ankles. Some of you can come all the way down, clasp the toes. If you like to work with a strap, just don't wrap it around the heels. Wrap it around the balls of the feet. Once you're down there, one more gentle rock and get a little more stretch. Let's have a big ha through the mouth. Inhale. Ah, good. Stay down there. Close your eyes. Even though you don't make the sound each time, each exhalation feels like a ha breath. Uttanasana, this powerful forward bend. Sometimes you'll feel a little restlessness, resistance. Try to breathe beyond that into a state of complete surrender. This pose is very healing for all the digestive organs. Helps to keep a youthful, flexible spine. Relax the shoulders and neck. Think of what you'd like to release today, any anger, any fears, any general world melees. We're all feeling a bit now. Let it out with a big ha. Inhale. Ah. One last very subtle ha. Inhale. Ah. Healing to the digestive organs, calming to the nerves. Last breath. Imagine you're going to melt all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. Rise very slowly, either with rounded or flat back. Let your arms float up. Open one more big circle of light so you're glowing with that light and energy today. Let's counterpose with the table. Tilt back a bit and point your fingers towards your palms down. Open the feet wider than the hips and lift the hips. You make a nice flat table with the front of your body. Counterposing your forward bend, strengthening shoulders, arms, wrists. Up with those hips. Lower the hips slowly. Good. Shake out the legs. Extend your arms. Tuck your chin. Let the belly do the work as you ease back down. If it doesn't hurt the back about here, you could lift into half, full shift, or hold on, or just put the feet down if that's too intense. Unless you're pregnant, breath of fire. Snap the belly. Exhale forcefully through the nose 10 times. Good. Cleansing the lungs. Big ha breath. Ah. Back into Shavasana. Ready to go through tensing and releasing the whole body. Tense your toes, feet, ankles, knees, calves, thighs. Lift the legs off the floor just an inch. Tight, tight, tight. And drop. Now press into your elbows and your heels and squeeze like you're trying to lift the buttocks off the floor. Squeeze everything in the belly. And drop. Good. If that hurts to lay with legs straight, just bend the knees. Press into the elbows and like a fish. See if you can lift your chest. Roll a little bit onto the back of the head. And really lengthen the neck as you come back down. Good. Stay down there. Make fists, tense your arms. Squeeze the shoulders tightly up to the ears. Drop your shoulders, stretch your arms, spread those hands, fingers, thumbs, stretch the hands. And let them go. Gently at your sides, palms up, unless it feels better with palms down. Once your shoulders relaxed, feeling a spaciousness across your upper back. Scrunch your face, make a prune face. Lift your head, chin up to the chest, scrunch every muscle in the face. And release. Open eyes wide, mouth wide. Stick out your tongue. Try to touch your nose. Way out. Good for the throat. Try to touch your chin. Have a big yawn. The shoulders melt away. Preparing for maybe the most important part of your class, your final relaxation. This little bit of time you give yourself as a gift to absorb the benefits of your work today. Roll the head slowly to the right. Drop your right ear, cheek. Shoulders melt away. Breath becoming deep and rhythmic. Allow yourself to have a sense of gratitude for the ability to take a yoga class, to have that strong, healthy of a body. Roll slowly to the left ear. Just letting that movie screen of your life fade to black. You can also silently repeat Om on the inhalation, Om on the exhalation. Slowly roll your head back to the center. Give yourself over to these last few minutes of final relaxation. Let the breath become deep and rhythmic. Visualize how each inhalation fills your body with prana, chi, life force into every cell. Each exhalation carries away toxins, tension, negativity, any dis-ease. Even if there are any health challenges you're dealing with today, just as we relax these last few minutes, visualize everything coming back into its natural state. Perfect health, perfect balance, nothing blocked or trapped. See your body as what it is, pure flowing energy. Let your mind quiet down. Just be an observer. Relax your toes, soles of the feet, balls of the feet, arches, heels relax, tops of your feet, ankles, calves relax, knees, tops of your knees, backs of your knees relax, thighs, buttocks, lower back completely relaxed, abdomen. Organs in the pelvis are relaxed as they just ride along with the breath. Nothing clenching in the belly. Expansion as you take a deep abdominal breath. Gentle contraction as you exhale. All the stale air. Waist, middle back, upper back relaxes. Whole back feels spacious with relaxation. Torso and chest expand with a deep inhalation. Letting go, complete relaxation, cleansing exhalation. Shoulders relax, tops of your shoulders, backs of your shoulders, upper arms and elbows, forearms relaxed, wrists, hands, fingers and thumbs relax. Sure you're not clenching, making any fists. Hands unfold like a flower, soft and open. Sense of complete release in your hands. Breathe. Relax the neck and throat, jaw, lips, tongue relaxed. Lips slightly parted, relax the tiny muscles around your mouth, your nose, eyes, eyelids, eyebrows, relax. Forehead, cheeks, ears, and scalp. Visualize your head surrounded by golden, healing light. As you inhale, you fill your body with that light. There's so much light. There's no room for any darkness, any dis-ease. Let yourself have a couple of moments now of complete inner stillness. If a thought or an idea or plan pops into your head, be a bit detached, like you're observing a movie screen. Watch that image go by and let it fade to black. Going deeper now, beyond awareness of the physical body. Letting your awareness rest in the very center of your being. That part of you that's all loving, all forgiving. Part of you that's fearless, ageless, divine. Your true nature. Exhalation. Just one full minute, deep inner stillness. Slowly start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. If you want to just stay on your back and rest a little longer today, give yourself that little gift. You need to get back to your day, take your time, and have a luxurious stretch. And yawn, don't rush. You might roll to your right side, come into the fetal position, coming back to the body, but with that awareness that you changed how you feel with your practice, that you had the discipline to get on the mat today and put yourself through your asanas. Give yourself a lot of credit for that. Try not to judge yourself so harshly today. Everyone is doing their best, and that's enough as long as you don't beat up on yourself. We all do that way too much. So if you want to sit, press up to a nice seated position, either tailor pose with ankles crossed or a full lotus. Let's do one little twist before we finish. Reach your right hand behind, left hand to the opposite knee. Sit tall as you inhale. Press gently and twist as you exhale. So don't throw the head off to an angle. Neck is a straight extension of the spine. Give the organs of the pelvis a nice little massage. A little bit taller on the in-breath. Twisting on the out-breath. Smooth, slow transition to the other side. Uncurl. Left hand behind, right hand to the opposite knee. Always lengthen the spine as you inhale before you twist laterally on the exhale. Good. Close your eyes. Energy flowing from the base of the spine up through the top of the head. Exhale, twisting. And unwrap slowly. Let's bring our hands into symbol of Om. Thumb and index unite. Just rest them on your knees. This symbolizes the meaning of yoga, union, oneness of our body, mind, spirit. Oneness with all of our fellow humans, animals, all of creation. So express that oneness with your Om. Any note is fine, but sing from your heart. It's like an orchestra tunes to a note. You're tuning up to this universal vibration, vibrating every cell in your body. Inhale. Shanti is the ocean. Shanti is the ocean. I am one with thee. Once a tiny drop, now a mighty sea. Oh, peace. I'm one with thee. So I'll sing Om Shanti. Shanti means peace. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om peace, peace, peace. Recognize what a precious gift is our inner peace. Yet we all toss it away so casually when we react with anger to the minor aggravations of life. So yogis say, be as the rock that is unchanged, even as the waves crash against us. Just float through your day with peace, intention to spread joy, optimism. Let it be emanating from you so strongly that it's just a pleasure to be in your presence. It's been my pleasure to have you out there. I know you're there. I feel your energy. I really encourage you to keep up your practice. Join me at 10. We have a lot of great teachers here. I'll be here Wednesday and Friday, and then next week, one of my favorite teachers and a dear friend, Judith Chapman, will be teaching. You'll love her. And if you can go to urbanyoga.org and chip in something for our tip jar, it helps us keep this going so that we can keep spreading our yoga practice to the whole world. If we all did a little yoga every week, I think we'd have a much more peaceful world, and know that every time you practice, you contribute to that peace. So may the whole world know peace, love, and understanding. May it begin in each of our hearts. Thank you for sharing your energy.